Today in the Keto Twins Test Kitchen, we will be attempting to make Chick-fil-A favorites keto-friendly. Sarah and I are from Chicago, and Chick-fil-A isn't necessarily something that you find often here, but they did recently open one a couple miles away. So I was scrolling on TikTok, and I actually came across a video where a woman was making a Chick-fil-A frosted lemonade dupe, and I said, I would like to try that. I've never even had it before though, so how are we gonna make a dupe if we've never tried the original? Also, I haven't had Chick-fil-A nuggets in about 5 years, and so how are we gonna make a dupe to compare it to the original? We have to order it. So I have made an order through DoorDash, and those two items are coming here in about an hour. I actually ordered it to my house. And then I remembered and I had to cancel the order and then reorder it to Sarah's house. So the things that we're gonna be making, like I mentioned, are Chick-fil-A nuggets, the Chick-fil-A signature sauce, and the frosted lemonade. We're gonna start off talking about the chicken. We have 2 chicken breasts sliced into chicken nugget pieces, and we have marinated it in what I think is the secret to Chick-fil-A's chicken, which is pickle juice. It does sound weird, but we have showed this a couple years ago on our channel. We actually did a video where we did pickle juice marinated chicken tenders, and they turn out green some of the time, depending on what kind of pickle juice you use, but it actually imparts a really great flavor, and brining the chicken tenders actually makes them super juicy. So while that chicken is marinating, we're gonna talk about the sponsor of this video, Element. Element is a delicious, tasty electrolyte drink mix with everything that you need and nothing that you don't. That means lots of salt with no sugar. Element contains a science-backed electrolyte ratio of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. Sarah and I drink Element every single day. And Element is perfectly formulated for someone following a ketogenic or a low-carb diet. That's because when you go into ketosis, you shed a lot of water, and inside that water are your electrolytes. This is also known as the keto flu. This can leave you with headaches, feeling fatigue, and nauseous. Element replenishes your electrolytes so that you feel better. Element is literally the best tasting electrolyte supplement Sarah and I have ever tried, and we love all of the flavors, especially the citrus salt, raspberry salt, orange salt, and the grapefruit salt. Right now, Element is offering our viewers a free sample pack with any purchase. It looks like this, so that you can try all of the flavors. That's 8 single serving packets of Element for free with any order. This way you can try all the flavors or share some with a salty friend. In order to get this deal, you must go to drinklmnt.com/ketotwins. Thanks so much to Element for sponsoring another video on our channel. Sponsors really help keep our channel going, and thanks to you guys for supporting our sponsors. Our chicken has been marinating for about an hour. We're gonna use this metal sieve to drain the chicken pieces from the pickle juice. I don't think we've deep fried something in about 10 videos, so we're gonna go through how we deep fry almost everything on keto. We have 3 dredging stations set up. One is with almond flour, the second egg wash, which is a couple of eggs with a couple of tablespoons of water whisked together. Third, we're using crushed pork rinds. We can link the ones that we're using below. We get a lot of questions like, can I use something else instead of pork rinds? Honestly, we don't know. Pork rinds work the best for us, and the key to making them work the best and to not taste like pork rinds is to spice them. Add a lot of spices to them, and that's going to take away the pork rind flavor. You're going to be left with a really crispy fried result. So I did some recon on the Chick-fil-A spices that they use in their coating. They use paprika, salt, we're gonna add a little bit of garlic in there, and they actually use sugar in their breading. We're gonna be using a tablespoon of allulose instead of powdered sugar, which is what they use. We're gonna be mixing the spices in both the pork rinds and the almond flour, because you want them all to have like that great spice running through them. I'm gonna add a teaspoon of paprika and a teaspoon of allulose and some salt and pepper and a little bit of garlic to each of my coatings. Okay, so we have our dredging stations all set up. I am going to start doing the double dredge method. I'm going to be dipping our chicken into the egg. I'm going to be coating them into the almond flour. I'm going to go back into the egg, and then I'm going to kind of pat them into the pork rinds to make sure they stick. And while the oil is heating up to 325 degrees, I'm gonna place these on a plate so that I can be ready to fry. Okay, so here are our nuggets. Some of them are abnormally large. Maybe the brining process made them bigger, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention when I cut them. We will be cooking these though and checking the internal temperature to make sure that they reach 165 degrees. Let's drop them into our hot avocado oil and get cooking. And for those of you who are going to ask, even though Sarah and I don't know anything about air fryers, you could probably cook these in an air fryer. And if you guys do end up cooking these in the air fryer, please let us know so that we can be informed on this subject. Thank you. Okay, so my recon and research on how to make the famous Chick-fil-A sauce is that it has the following in it: mayonnaise, yellow mustard, honey, and lemon juice, and barbecue sauce. So for the Chick-fil-A dupe sauce, I added in half a cup of mayonnaise, 2 tablespoons of mustard, it's yellow mustard, 2 tablespoons of honey substitute, 2 tablespoons of no sugar barbecue sauce, and half of a tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm going to stick this in the refrigerator while we're finishing up frying our chicken. So we decided to do this whole making Chick-fil-A keto because of this video by Train with Shay. If you guys want to check out her video, we will link it below. But pretty much she creates a frosted lemonade and we are going to be making this keto. You're only going to need 3 ingredients, which is really helpful. So she uses a protein shake as the base for her frosted lemonade. She used this one in the video. It's by Bare Life. It's the Core Power. There's actually one that has twice the amount of protein. We decided to go with the one that had less carbs in it. It has 6 carbs but 5 net carbs per the entire bottle, which I think is pretty reasonable. Emily and I are going to be splitting one of these drinks just because I don't know if we can finish a whole one. She also used a sugar-free lemonade powder. She bought this True Lemon lemonade, but she also mentioned in her TikTok that you could use Crystal Light. Do you shake these? I'm going to be shaking my protein shake. We're going to be adding it to a blender with ice, with the lemonade packet, and we're going to be blending it up. Pretty simple so far. We're going to take our lemonade powder, we're going to put it in some water. This is 1/4 of a cup of water, so we don't think it's going to thin it out too much. We're going to pulse the protein shake and the ice first, and then we're going to drizzle in our lemonade concoction. Our Chick-fil-A order from DoorDash has arrived. This is the legitimate Frosty. It looks really good. We're going to complete our lemonade and then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to try it. I'm hungry. First impressions are that the Chick-fil-A nuggets are looking a bit meager in comparison to our nugget. Maybe they'll make up for it in the taste. So a 5 count of the Chick-fil-A nuggets is 7 net carbs. Not too bad. So a little bit more than 1 net carb a piece. And they're kind of small. These are 8. One is the free one. This one. So, I mean, that's not that terrible. I just think that for the amount that you're paying and the amount of food that you're getting, it's just like, it's just so small. Yeah, I agree. Whatever. So we will be trying all these things just, you know, so that we can compare them. We don't typically eat this. This Chick-fil-A sauce actually has 7 carbs for this little container. And look how much sauce I put in my bowl. So I have a bowl of sauce. So pre-keto Emily would not be eating this amount of sauce. It would be like 5. Yeah, as many as I possibly could get of these sauces. For free. I would be eating 40 carbs of sauce for 8 nuggets. Do with that information what you will. Our sauce, the only carbs from the sauce really come from the little splash of lemon juice and 2 carbs for the barbecue sauce. But honestly, we made a lot of sauce, like probably 5 servings of sauce. So it's like probably a couple carbs at the most for the sauce. All right, so let's just try a Chick-fil-A nugget, shall we, with their sauce and see how it goes. No double dipping now. The breading is kind of thin. I haven't had these in a very long time. The sauce is really, really sweet to me. Maybe that's just because we're keto now. The sauce tastes like overly sweet to us. I probably would not have thought that a couple years ago. All right, let's try our nugget, one of ours. All right, here we go. Generous helping of sauce. Way more flavorful. The sauce is way better. You do taste the pickle juice, I think, because we did marinate it chopped up. And I think that really helps penetrate the entire chicken nugget. Really delicious. And I don't have to feel as guilty eating the sauce, too. Double dip it, triple dip it. It's my sauce. I would pick mine any day. I think ours are better than the Chick-fil-A one. Now, they do have a keto option, and I did order it because so many people recommend it. Let us show you it. This is the most depressing thing I've seen today, because the world's pretty depressing right now. But these are the grilled chicken nuggets. Can you believe this? This was 5 something. Yeah, it's crazy. They're $1. It's $1 for this. I'm sorry, I have no words. Chick-fil-A, why you do us wrong like this? I'll just eat the ones with the 1 carb. Honestly, I mean, I don't think I could do it. I would never. I bought these out of curiosity. No. Yeah. I would not order this again. So I've never tasted a frosted lemonade before from Chick-fil-A, so I figured we should probably order one, right? And so they had 2 options: a regular frosted lemonade and then a frosted lemonade made with diet lemonade. And so I figured the diet lemonade, you know, it can't be that bad. So a regular frosted lemonade of this size is 65 carbs. That's like 3 days worth of carbs for us. The diet one is 45 carbs. 45! And that's the diet one. I looked this up after we ordered it. We're gonna try one sip of it, but that's a lot of carbs, guys. It's probably gonna be 3 or 4 carbs just for
A sip.
a sip. But you know,
We're doing this for science.
we have to make a video about it, so.
Not as sweet as I thought it would be, but maybe that's because it has the diet lemonade in it.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking that it was going to be like cloyingly sweet.
It's not overly lemony too. So here we have ours. So this
It's very light and fluffy.
yeah. The Fairlife protein shake had what? 5 net carbs.
Mm-hmm.
The lemonade packet had 2 or 3. It makes like 10 of these.
Yeah.
Like we still have most of it left. Let's call it 5.
Mm-hmm.
So what does this have? Less than 2 carbs per serving? That's crazy.
I would say we need another packet. I mean, it's not as strong as I thought it was going to be. Good. I don't mind the consistency.
Mm-hmm.
It would be really great outside. Like, it's 95 degrees today, like I said, so.
It's too light of a lemon flavor.
Mhm.
Like it's got lemon in it, but it's just not as lemony as that one.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you added another lemon packet in it,
It wouldn't really raise the carb count
No.
that much, yeah.
So I think it's decent.
But I think this is a good base to be adding other things in it. Like, you could add other flavors into this. Maybe you don't want to do a lemon one, but maybe you could do like a strawberry, a blueberry, or a strawberry lemon would be really good. Just adding some fruit in here. It's a nice fluffy base for whatever flavor that you're going to put in there. So I really like that.
We like trying all different types of things on our channel, from making dupes like this all the way to making our own cheese. In fact, a couple weeks ago, we actually made our own mozzarella at home, and if we can do it, so can you guys. It was so fun, and we made a video about it. You can click right here, and we'll see you over there. Definitely check it out. Anyway, I'm Emily.
And I'm Sarah.
And we are the Keto Twins, signing out.